morning, guys. I woke up this morning around like 7:30 with another migraine. I've been getting them a lot recently. I've talked about them a lot in recent vlogs, but basically I woke up and I took a few ibuprofen, drank some water, and just relaxed for the rest of the morning, which is why it's so late right now. But welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Delaney. If you are coming back, welcome back to the vlog. Make sure you are subscribed because I have a lot of exciting fun videos coming up for you guys. I had a cup of coffee, I did some work on my computer on the couch, and now I just did some skincare. Took my probiotic. I'm using the OG Garden of Life Once Daily Women's Probiotic. And the reason I chose this one is because it has 16 different probiotic strains, which is good. You want to make sure that when you're looking for your probiotic, it has a lot of different strains in it. So I chose this one. On the schedule for today, today is a really gloomy day outside. I also was going to go to a workout, but because of my migraine, I didn't. So I'll probably do some workout on my own. Like I said, it's 10:16. So I'm going to go let Zoey out. Then we have a house tour at 12 p.m. I'm dropping Zoey at the groomers at 1 p.m. And then we have another house tour at 3 p.m. We'll have to pick Zoey up at some point as well. She needs a grooming so bad. She has not been groomed in a while and she's matted, and I just know they're gonna call me and be like, we need to shave her down shorter, and I just feel like a terrible parent. I tried brushing her and trying to get some of the knots out, but some of them, because her hair gets so long, it's just really hard to get out. So she needs it bad. She's also getting her teeth brushed, her nails clipped, and I'm just excited to snuggle her when she is all clean. I'm just gonna take you along for the ride. Sit. Okay, so change of plans. I just got a call from Zoey's groomer that the groomer has to go pick up her child from school because her child is sick. And so they had to cancel Zoey's grooming, which is so frustrating because it was today in a couple hours and she hasn't been groomed in a while and really needs it. And so I was just like, I'm just gonna have to book somewhere else. But it's just crazy because so many groomers have been so booked out. We had to like book this place that we've been going to that's further away, even though we're trying to find a new place. So I just opted for the place that we've been going to, even though it's like almost 30 minutes away. And I finally just called. So basically I was gonna go work out before we go to our house tour just to get it out of the way. However, she just called me and told me that. So the last like 20-ish minutes, I was just calling a bunch of different places to see if they could get her in sooner. And I find all of like the local places are either booked out or they're not taking new clients right now. I don't know, it's just been crazy recently. So I just called PetSmart that's near us and booked her for a grooming there tomorrow instead. So she's gonna go tomorrow. I was going to wash our duvet cover since she like lays on our bed a lot and just have that be clean while she's getting groomed, but I'll probably just do that tomorrow as well since the dirty puppy is laying on our bed right now. So I'll do that tomorrow, but basically, yeah, I'm just gonna do some work until we have our tour at noon. It's like 11:15 right now. And then try to get a workout in between both of our showings, get a shower in, and then this is not going to be as eventful of a day in my life as I anticipated. Things are going awry, but that's okay. Okay, my camera died. So while the battery is charging, I'm going to record on my phone and I'm gonna make a smoothie. I think Daniel's notary is gonna be here in a minute. She comes to the house a lot and she's awesome. So if she knocks on the door, I might have to pause this. But basically, okay. Oh my god. Counter's a mess. So I put a big handful of spinach. This recipe has pretty much been my go-to for a while now. All of these portions are so large because we went to Costco this past weekend. Frozen mango. No. Frozen avocado. Frozen pineapple. Oat milk. And a mixture of coconut milk today.
Are you ready for a bathy? Are you ready to get boomied? Can't even see your eyeballs. Can you see your eyeballs? Oh, there they are. There they are. Are you gonna be mad at mommy and daddy once you get boomied?
I know no one asked for this, but I'm wearing this blue Yankees hat from Urban Outfitters. It's like my go-to. I can't find any of my other ball caps that I love, but I'm wearing this Champion crew neck sweatshirt, my airy leggings that I'm obsessed with. They're like my favorite, and they have pockets. They're so comfortable. Wearing my regular white Nike Swift running shoe, and yes, that's what they're called. But yeah, it's been so cold in Florida, and today it's actually, I mean, it's I think still in the 50s, but it's like getting closer to the 60s, and it's so gloomy. But at least today I don't have to wear like a bigger jacket. Like, it's been cold. Like, look at it outside. Gloomy. Gasparilla is this weekend. If you don't know what Gasparilla is, it's, I don't even really know. I'll have to look it up and explain it to you, but that's this weekend in Tampa, and it's gonna be really cold on Saturday. So I'm gonna have to dress really warm. I'm hoping that it warms up like within the next couple weeks, because my mom and Mike are coming to visit in like 3 weeks, and I want it to be warm when they come to visit. It looks like it's gonna be in the 70s next week, so I think that's good. At least give us some sunshine, that's all I ask. You would think with the ocean that they wouldn't be that bad.
I know, maybe it's something else I'm allergic to down here. I tried to find my allergy thing.
Oh, your test that you got done?
But it's not down here, I think it's at my parents'.
I don't know if this is gonna move or not, but
Do you know where it is?
oh, I need to plug in my phone. Here.
Here, just hand it to me.
Okay.
It's only 3 minutes away.
Yeah. Oh, you go left? Interesting.
Wow.
I thought it was back that way.
Left and then a right,
Update. Still haven't worked out. I was going to when I got back between our house tours. We're on our way to our second one. We already saw the first one. I don't think
another Kroger truck.
we're gonna live there. Oh, Kroger. Shout out Ohio.
Shout out Cincy.
Shout out Cincy. Looks like Kroger delivery is coming to Florida. Careful. It's coming to Florida, and then maybe Kroger is gonna take over this city as well, or this state.
We've been seeing those trucks everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure they care.
People care about dumber stuff than that. So yeah, didn't work out. Probably will do it after this tour now. Had to tend to some more, what is it, timely matters. And got actually some good stuff done between these showings anyways. The first one that we saw was great actually, but just further away and not in that much of a convenient location. We also wouldn't be saving that much. If you're new to the channel, basically our rent is going up like every other person in the country, I feel like, but Tampa and St. Pete's rent has just gone up so much more than a lot of other cities in the US, which is just kind of an unfortunate year for us to move here, but that's just the name of the game. That's what you get for having more sunshine. Daniel said to quit complaining. I do love it here. So yeah, we're just exploring our options, and we're going to see a second place that's actually really close to our place, so we know that at least it's in a better location than the last place, but I still liked it.
Good location though.
Yeah, it is a good location. I always liked it back here. Whenever I drive back here, I'm always like, oh, I wish that there was like houses available back here. I'll keep you posted. Bye. We're home. We're walking back into our apartment. Whoa, this lighting. We really like the last place, but it says in the description there's no dogs allowed. And I'm positive that my search had the criteria checked saying dogs allowed. So we're gonna have to find out about that. We don't want to be leaving sweet Zoey behind. Zoey! Hi! You happy to see us?
Hi. Hi.
We don't want to leave you behind.
Hi, good girl.
Okay. We just got back from seeing a third property and we really liked it. It was a little bit further away from Tampa and just from other things, but it was a lot nicer. It was a house, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, but I still don't know. So basically, I'll explain the whole spiel later when I get back, but I am walking to the gym at my apartment right now. I'm finally getting the chance to work out after getting a lot of stuff done. It is like 6:15 right now. So I'm gonna go do a quick workout, call my mom while I'm on the treadmill, and then I will give you the full spiel about potentially moving. Okay, so I am sitting in the lobby area of my apartment building, and well, this is like the game room area. I don't know what you want to call it, but I just did a workout. It was not the best, but I just needed to like move in some way, shape, or form to just kind of feel a little bit better. However, the gym in my apartment building literally smelled like something was burning and on fire. I don't know why people were still in there working out. Like, it genuinely smelled like something was on fire. I looked in the bathroom to see if it was like the sauna, or it could have been the heat, but like they just turned on the heat or something, but it genuinely smelled so strong that it started to like feel like it was getting in my lungs. And that sounds dramatic, but it like started to just make me feel a little dizzy. I was like, okay, I need to leave. I'm gonna walk back to my apartment and then I'm gonna make some dinner, and I think I'm also going to maybe make some chia pudding tonight, so I'll show you how I make that as well while I give you an update on our apartment search. So I think I need to journal a little bit and just brain dump because I'm feeling a little bit stressed and just need to get some things off my chest. So I'm going to just journal for a bit and try and get all my thoughts out on paper before I go cook some dinner. It's already 7:45, but I'm just feeling like I need to just get it all out of my head before I do anything. So that's what I'm gonna do for a minute and then I'm gonna cook something. I'm going to make some chia pudding. Not in the most fantastic mood right now. So I'm just using these chia seeds from Trader Joe's. We used to have the big bag from Costco, which was clutch. Basically, I'm doing half oat milk and half coconut milk. I'm using these big boxes from Costco actually. I used to measure like cups of the milk, but now I'm just eyeballing it these days because I find that when I try to measure it out too much, it honestly sometimes doesn't come out that great, or there's like too many chia seeds or whatever. So I put in for sweetener, I either do honey or maple syrup or both. I like to use a milk that has like a vanilla flavor already. These really don't, since they're like the bulk Costco ones, but I really like the Califia Farms oat milk, or just that brand, Califia, I'm not sure. But I use some maple syrup. I'm gonna use kind of a lot. And then I froth it. I put it into a Tupperware directly so that I can just put this directly in the fridge and eat it from there. I like to use a fork to kind of like whisk it all together so that nothing like sticks at the bottom. But I think I'm gonna put a little bit more coconut. You can also add some vanilla if you have it. Or you can use cinnamon in some cases, or sometimes I put blue spirulina powder. Now I'm gonna add the chia seeds. And at first they like kind of sit on top like that. You just gotta kind of keep whisking it around until it's all evenly in the milk. So I'm using a 1/4 cup, and then I just keep putting it in and eyeballing it. Like I said, I kind of whisk it in so it gets in there evenly. It's starting to feel a little bit more dense in here, so I feel like this might be good. I might add like a little bit more, but it seems like it might be good for now. Last time I added way too much and it just didn't turn out as good as normal. So yeah, I like to have this for like breakfast or like a snack or a sweet treat, and I put like berries on top and it's really, really good. Chia seeds are also really, really good for you, and it keeps you like full, gives you energy. I'll show you the finished product. So this is the final product. This batch I think is a little bit better than the last batch I made, just because the milk to chia seed ratio is a lot better. I just put blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries on top. And this is going to be my little breakfast. It's the next day, obviously. It's 10:30. I've been up for a while, just doing some work, editing a video. And I'm going to get ready for the day soon. First, I'm gonna eat this. Okay, so it's a little bit later in the evening. This is like a 2-day in my life vlog, but I wanted to finish off the video by explaining our apartment slash house search. So to give a very like brief version, because I could probably go on way too long about this, our rent is going up a good amount. So initially we were like, okay, let's definitely look for other places. We looked into buying houses, then we decided not to do that. Then we started looking into renting single family homes so that Zoey could have a yard. We could potentially have an extra bedroom. Right now we have 2, we maybe wanted 3 so that we could both have an at-home office, because right now mine's kind of not ideal. Plus we could have extra room for guests if people came. And yeah, the yard thing was huge. Plus you get a little bit more for your money, even though it might be the same as what our apartment would be. Then we started doing some, research on apartments in the area. However, some of the places that we toured or looked at didn't have some of the things we were looking for, and they were either just a little less or around the same price as ours, so it wouldn't make sense. Like, we couldn't justify moving for that price. So now we're kind of back to square one and thinking potentially we might stay here just because we have the amenities, we have the pool that we use a lot, and just with the market right now, we could potentially find a place and then someone else get it because they put their application in quicker, or they can move in quicker. So we have to let our apartment know by February 5th if we are staying or going, and that's the reason why we've kicked our search into high gear. Our lease isn't even up until the end of March, so we were a little stressed because places that are looking for tenants are basically looking for tenants to move in right away. So it puts us at a little bit of a disadvantage because we could potentially be in a situation where we'd be paying either double rent, or we'd be putting a deposit down and still be paying rent at our place and then potentially start paying rent at the other place. And then, there's packing up, moving, getting rid of stuff, turning off utilities, turning on utilities at the new place, and then we'd have to either hire movers or do it all on our own, and that's just another, you know, point of stress as well. But we still are up in the air. I feel like we weren't even considering staying, or at least I definitely wasn't considering staying here until the past like couple weeks, maybe even the last week, just because it seems like so much more stress than what it's worth. And I feel like just staying maybe one more year, getting the use out of our pool, we have a beautiful balcony, like would just bring like a little bit more peace, so we don't have to deal with like the stress of moving right now. However, if it's the right place, meaning there's extra space, ideally an extra bedroom, it's in a good area, it has, you know, potentially a garage and a yard for Zoey, and it's just something that we can't pass up depending on the price, then we would probably definitely consider going there. But right now we're just running into the issue where it's like either the exact same price as what we're looking at paying here for just a little bit more, but then we lose those amenities, or we just stay here and suck up paying a little extra, which is fine. I am so grateful and I love this apartment so much. It just pains me a little bit inside to pay more for not getting anything more, which I know is so silly, and that's just how the market is right now. It just frustrates me a little bit because we're not saving as much as we could if we were living in Ohio, and it just was like a weird time to move here. But like I said, I'm not complaining because I am so grateful for this apartment and I love it. So something that I've like really had to remind myself and put myself in place about a little bit is just like coming back to gratitude all the time, and constantly, anytime I'm feeling myself getting like frustrated about, you know, where I'm living or any like circumstance in my life right now, because I feel like I'm just putting a lot of unnecessary stress on myself right now and comparing myself to a lot of other people's timelines, like promotions or, you know, jobs, stages in their life, places they're moving, places they're living, whatever. I've had to like really come back to gratitude because I was so excited to move to this apartment, so excited to move to this state, so excited to move here in general, and just I should be like happy and proud of myself for like being here and doing these things, and just like grateful that I have the life that I literally once dreamed of. So yeah, I've just had to like really come back to gratitude. Anytime I find myself getting like a negative head pattern or getting in a negative headspace, just literally start listing off the things that I'm grateful for. And usually like at 11:11 I'll make a wish, or my mom and I will always text each other at 11:11 and be like, make a wish. But anytime I see like 11:11 or 3:33 or 2:22 or anything on the clock, I just start listing for that minute all the things I can think of that I'm grateful for, whether it's literally like a pen to write with, or my cup of coffee, or this apartment, or whatever, or just my health. Like I just start listing out anything I possibly can. I do that at 9:27, which is my lucky time because it was my dad's birthday. So I try to list things that I'm grateful for a lot more, because we can get so caught up with like social media and just comparing ourselves to other people and like other people's timelines, especially at like our age. Like I'm 26, so I feel like in our 20s we go through so many different things. We go through graduating college, getting a job out of college, getting like our first couple of jobs, potentially getting engaged, married, kids. Like a lot of really transformational things have the potential to happen in your 20s, and it's really hard to not compare yourself to other people, especially with freaking social media. I mean, there are people that are thriving off of less than I have right now, and there's people that are miserable with way more than I have right now. So that is just something I'm trying to really come back to, is gratitude. Trust me, I'm not perfect. I've been getting really anxious and frustrated and angry about a lot of things recently. So that is something I've really had to like smack myself in the face with a little bit, is just to come back to gratitude. So that is what I'm going to leave you with right now, is if you're ever stressed or whatever, or you see a 2:22 on the clock or 11:11 or whatever, just come back to gratitude. Start listening to things that you're grateful for. It's just such a good reminder. So practice some gratitude. That is where I'm going to leave you with. That's a little house update, apartment update. So obviously I'll keep you posted on if we end up staying or going somewhere else, but it's all up in the air right now. So I know I'm not the only one in this position. It's just feels a little overwhelming right now. That's just the name of the game, baby. That is it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribed and like this video down below just to help me boost the algorithm. Okay, babe? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.